I wanted to do music therapy because it was using music in a intentional way to help people. And so a lot of times you think about music teachers and music performers for schooling, but that didn't really strike a chord with me. I wanted to go in more of like a medical side, so finding out about music therapy was the perfect fit.
So to start, just tell me a little bit about your son.
He's in 4th grade and he's diagnosed with autism. He was diagnosed when he was about 2 years old. He's always had problems with sharing his emotions and communication. He gets really focused on something and has trouble letting that go. He's really sensitive and has always been really expressive in ways other than his emotions. And he's always been really fond of music.
So I wanted to do private practice because of the outreach that it could have. I really see the value and the benefits of music therapy. And so when I'm contacting facilities or doing presentations, I'm just re-emphasizing just the importance of how powerful music therapy can be.
I saw a snippet of another autistic child doing music therapy who's having emotional struggles in his life, and when he was actually completely nonverbal, and I just saw him plunking at a keyboard, playing out some pain, and the therapist was playing, I think, some jazz, some blues, and the child was just playing. And I watched his body move with her, and I watched him just express, and I watched what I saw to be a severely impacted child who I thought wasn't really capable of expressing pain in an outlet other than a tantrum or inflicting it on another person. Express it in a healthy way through music. And I thought, my son needs this. I knew exactly what to do for him. And I brought him to music therapy.
All right, next motion.
All right.
Up.
What's the next one? Ooh, good rolling today.
Hello is kind of like discouraged.
Oh, discouraged.
You know, really kind of is discouraged. Like this. Blue. When I'm discouraged, I act like someone amongst a dark cloud.
Like someone
Like a dark
Like
cloud.
a dark cloud. Is the dark cloud just looming over you, kind of making things hard to see?
Yep. And
Are you feeling discouraged this week?
yeah. Well, time for next emotion.
Okay.
There's been some really cool growth things that have happened. One has been that some of his communication barriers have been broken down. One unexpected consequence has been that it turns out he likes to sing his conversations. I did not know this about him. He's always had difficulty sitting through meal times, for example, and his therapist gave me the idea. She said, well, why don't you try and sing mealtime? And I said, good idea. So we sat through dinner and I said, how was your dinner today? How was your school day? And he said, it was fine, thanks for asking. Healthy response. Very appropriate response to my question. And I said, what was your favorite thing you did? And he answered me. He stayed through the entire meal. I asked his brothers questions in the same fashion. They thought it was a kind of funky, fun game, and they sang along too. And we had an entire meal where everyone stayed, everyone played the fun singing game, and everyone just hung out. And it's repeated, and he's just able to do it. And he's been able to sit there and just tell me about his day in a way that he's never been able to before. So that's one example of how it's been playing out at home.
Great question. I think being a music therapist has really changed my life because of my emphasis on how I treat people and how I see people. I work a lot with people that have been through terrible struggles and really hard diagnosis and really bad family situations and very bad health problems, and so giving them the strength and the tools that they need to keep going in life is amazing. It's really impactful, and it kind of helps me see my life in a different light. It helps me interact with other people in a different way and just treat other people with more respect and understanding. So being a therapist comes a lot with being very empathetic, and I think that's a great way to live, is to have that empathy for other people.
I brought the